Muhammadu Buhari was part of the annual dialogue of Katsina Consultative Forum that discussed finding lasting solutions to the menace of drug abuse among young people in the state. And this is coming amidst growing concerns for the rapid increase in substance abuse, which accounts for 90% of crime in that part of the country. We have details in this report.
This is not the first time deliberate efforts will be made to find ways and means of curbing the spread of drug abuse among youth, but all of this has not achieved much. Hopefully this time, the involvement of prominent indigents of the state like the former president and the revered academics like the guest speaker Dr. Usman Bugaji is likely to make a difference. Recent statistics from the World Drugs Report shows how drug abuse and trafficking are compounding the well-being of the generality of the people, while the number of drug users in Africa is expected to increase by nearly 150% by the year 2050 if the current situation is allowed to continue unabated.
There is also research to suggest that the actual substance that people experiment with is highly elastic and influenced by a number of factors like availability, popularity, and relative cost. This means that Africa will see roughly 14 million additional drug users on the continent in 2050.
Verifiable data and statistics suggest that more than 90% of the crime perpetrated are carried out by the people under the influence of drugs.
Speaking not just as a former president, but as a concerned citizen of Katsina State who is deeply interested in addressing the pressing issue of drug abuse among our youth. The members we have heard paint a bleak picture of how drug abuse is affecting our state. However, despite the challenges, we must approach these challenges with resolve. We must defeat this menace to our society.
Burning of party officials alive in the Kogi or Bayelsa 2019 elections and the killing of people in Kano during the 2023 elections this year are clearly drug-inspired. The nexus between drugs and elections in Nigeria is becoming inextricable.
The organizers and discussants at the event presented their views on why and how the menace of drug abuse must be tackled to save the future of the country. Katsina State Governor, represented by his deputy, highlighted some of the steps taken to address the issues of drug abuse in the state.
In the same way, Katsina State Government is not relenting in the fight against this problem by ensuring that youth are engaged productively to become self-reliant.
The event was well attended by students, parents, women, and many indigenous progressive associations. Abdulatif Yusuf, TVC News, Katsina.